Welcome back to Not a Chef Nate, where I am Nate and I am not a chef, but today we're going to be cooking up whole fried flounder. It's one of my best ways to cook flounder. These guys were swimming like 2 hours ago. Super fresh fish caught right here on the Gulf Coast. But without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get after it. We're going to cook this flounder. First thing we want to do is get our oil going. All we're running here is peanut oil. Got a thermometer over my oil, and all I'm looking for is my oil to get right at about 375. I want to make sure I put enough oil down in this pan to where when I put my flounder in there, it's going to completely submerge and cover that fish. All right, after we got our oil going, we're going to go ahead and make our batter that we're going to coat our fish in. All we're going to be doing is using all-purpose flour. I'm using this little baking pan right here. Keep it nice and easy on me. Yes. Put enough flour down there where you can coat as many flounder as you got. I think that should be good right there for us. All right, we're gonna go ahead and season our flour. Y'all can use whatever seasoning y'all want to. I'm gonna use a salt, pepper, garlic blend, some Tony C's, and then I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of Mojo Rub citrus blend. So, and there's a lot of flour in here, so I don't want to hold back. I want to make sure my flour is good and seasoned. Now we're not done with our seasoning. We're just going to set that over here to the side real quick. Use something to get in there, mix that seasoning up real good with your flour. So what we've done with our flounder is we took all the scales off of our flounder. Okay, took the scales off, deheaded it, made sure there was nothing left on the insides, right? Scraping any kind of innards out of there. And then all we did was come across the top and store it just like that. Now we descaled the top. We also took the scales off the belly because there's a lot of meat right here too. I didn't store it, I just stored the top side. Now after I washed it, I made sure that I patted it dry. Moisture is not your friend when it comes to frying things, so making sure that you've patted it pretty dry and you don't have any standing moisture on your fish. So we seasoned our flour, but we also want to make sure that we're seasoning our fish and leaving it for a good tasty base right there. So same seasonings we used right there, going down with some salt, pepper, garlic first, going down with some Tony's, some Mojo Rub right there, making sure we're getting it in there nice and good. That Mojo Rub citrus blend, it just belongs on fish, y'all. Excellent stuff right there. All right, got our flour right here. We're just gonna take that flounder, get it in there, and we're gonna make sure that we coat that flounder real good with that flour. Now I'm not going to use like a deep fry method where you would normally do like an egg wash and then recoat it, or use like a panko or anything like that. I'm deep frying it in my oil, but I don't want that real thick batter. I just want a light batter on the outside of that fish. We want to make sure we get that flour down in there where we stored it real nice like. All right. Flounder number one done. All right, our temp is hovering just above 375, actually close to 400 now, which is fine. We put that fish in there and it'll drop that temperature on down. Still hovering right there, 375, but I want to show y'all. I think this piece is going to be done. We're going to do a quick check on it, and I'm going to show y'all how to do that. Basically, just take your fork right there And what you're looking for is that little nugget. So all those little stores that we did in it, creating little flounder nuggets. And when that flakes off just like that, that means she is done, y'all. So we'll go ahead and set this aside, get my other one going. Right. And so the difference, I don't know if y'all can see this right here, but the difference is I pulled that right there, came clean off the bone. So she is done. And this is our flounder right here, but we're not done. While this is cooling down, I'm gonna go ahead and make a real quick dipping sauce, be ready to eat. Now, first thing we're gonna do, I know my pan's not really hot right now. I've had this butter sitting out while I prepare everything. It's already softened pretty good, but just gonna take you a stick of butter right there, and we want to, before we do anything else with this butter, we want to stir it around until we brown it and we start to really pull the fragrance of burnt butter out of there. It's gonna be a very rich, good smell. Right, starting to get that real rich caramel-like kind of fragrance. It's browning down real good. Y'all can see the color change right there, starting to brown that butter. And then from there, go in with a little bit of garlic. Oh my goodness. Just a tad. Say a tad. About a tablespoon, maybe a little more. Turn my heat down. That thing got hot. All right, then we're going to squeeze the juice of 1 lemon in there. Last step on this is going to be to put a little bit of Tony C's in there, just to give it just a tiny bit of kick. All right, our sauce is now complete. And that right there is a butter garlic lemon sauce. Goes great on wings, pretty much anything like that. You can even use it as like a pork baste or anything, but we're going to be dipping our fish in that sauce right there. It's going to be good stuff. All right, so blind taste test. My wife has never tried flounder this way, so we're going to let Katie try some without the sauce because she can't have butter. Then you're going to try a piece without the sauce and a piece with the sauce, okay?
Okay.
All right.
It still has the skin on?
Still has the skin on. Here you go, Katie. Still a little hot. Let's grab one from the bottom. It's not so hot. Want some fish? Yum yum?
What'd you think? More?
I think she likes it. She's reaching for more. The wife's turn. Let her blow on her own piece.
I don't get a fork.
Well, there's a fork right there. Honest feedback.
Pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I know the sauce is probably really hot, so try a piece with the sauce. Put that on a fork for you.
She's ready for some more.
The lemon butter garlic.
Butter with the sauce.
Okay. All right, so we got a winner right here. I'm going to go in real quick. Got to have my bite, right? Dip that. Blow on it for y'all so I don't burn myself. That's good stuff, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Go out there, catch some flounder, try this recipe. Super good.
Toddler approved.
And we will see y'all next time.